my dream, there was a man dressed in a black robe who called himself a Christian, but deep down he gave off evil vibes. He was deceiving people, many of them brown or from different countries, and building a cult. The people he deceived all worshipped him, even though he was preparing to execute them one by one. During his speech, it became clear something was wrong. The message sounded like a Christian message, but twisted, it didn't feel right. While he spoke, the other people and I were all trying to figure out the right moment to escape. We weren't friends, but in that moment, we all understood the same thing through body language and shared thought. No one spoke a word. Some of us would look at each other, subtly shake our heads, or exchange glances, and in our minds, we all silently communicated, "Yeah, we need to escape. Get ready." As people around me began making their move, many tried to escape through a small, oddly shaped hole in the brick wall surrounding the entrance. Some of them were able to fit because they were skinnier or had smaller heads. I tried to go through the hole too, but I couldn't fit. I wasn't the same size as them. That's when I realized I had to take a different path, and I sprinted out through the main entrance. The turn was so sharp and sudden that nobody even noticed me slip out. As I ran, I saw military men guarding the area, but I was moving too fast for them to catch me. I sprinted across a field with a lot of grass, running harder and harder, my legs pumping as I pushed myself to the limit. I ran past houses, past soldiers, faster than I ever had before. As I continued, I started seeing buildings in the distance, an enormous number of them, stretching so far that I almost had to squint to see if the other buildings went on and on. Eventually, I reached the massive city. It was so big, so safe, that my mind called it another country. Inside this city, I finally felt safe. The reason was because Superman was there. He stood guard, protecting the entire city from anyone who tried to come in. I realized, though, that Superman wasn't God. In my dream, God was the one who had been protecting me personally the whole time, guiding me to escape and run to safety. Superman, on the other hand, was protecting the city itself. God worked on an individual level, protecting each person, while Superman's mission was to guard the whole city. Once I made it inside, I felt comfort, peace, and true protection, both from God and from being in a place where Superman stood watch.